Hallo Leute, ich bin José und ihr seht Deutsch für euch.
So originally I was going to start off this video differently, namely by talking about how pork is the most consumed kind of meat in Germany, but then conveniently my friend Akra tweeted at me yesterday saying that he isn't going to be attending Expo Lingua, which I'm kind of mad about, Akra, but also saying that Schweinerei wasn't a legitimate response. I thought that was a nice intro to this, because Schweinerei is one of quite a few expressions, terms, whole phrases that German has connected to pigs. So not only do we love our sausages, Wurst, and legitimately do consume pork the most out of all types of meat, but we also have a tendency to express concepts and things that really don't have anything to do with pigs at all, with metaphors that contain pigs. So I thought it might be interesting to take a look at a few of those today, not the least because at some point when speaking to German people, you might be stuck there thinking, what does a pig have to do with partying hard? But before we get into it too deeply, Nighttime Katja is jumping in to let you know that today's episode is actually sponsored by my friends at LINGODA. Today I'm here to tell you about a new old special promotion they're running right now. Some of you may remember that over the past few years, LINGODA has been running a special promotion called the Language Marathon, which they recently wanted to retire. However, because of all the positive feedback they got from users who got more fluent and also more confident in speaking their preferred language, they decided to instead make it a permanent part of their program. What used to be called the Language Marathon is now called the Sprint. If you click the link in the description, you can get all of this information on the landing page that I'm showing you here much more in detail and on your own time. But basically how it works is that you're going to be taking classes every single day for 3 months in a row. And if you pull that off, then you will get 100% refund of the money that you pay for it. That's what they call a super sprint. Alternatively, you can take what's just called a sprint, which is 15 classes within those 3 months, which means you only pay half the money up front, but you also only get half of the money back if you succeed. So, if you want to participate in the sprint, which, reminder, used to be called marathon, the marathon is now different, and you can book it anytime. If you want to participate in the sprint, you have until December 19th to go sign up, because it will be running from January 7th until April 20th, 2020. When you sign up, you will have to pay a one-time non-refundable deposit of 49 euros, just like it says here. This deposit is deducted from your first month's payment, so it's part of the first month's payment, which also means that it is eligible for the refund that you get at the end. And what's more, because you're coming through me, you can use my promotion code to get 10 euros off of that deposit. So that means instead of 49 euros, you will only be paying 39. The code is SPRINT14, so make sure you enter that if you go to the page in the description and sign up. As always, 2 things. Slots are limited, so don't think about it for too long. And second of all, make sure you read the terms and conditions. That's it for our sponsor today. Thank you very much, LINGODA. Now let's go pig out. So first up, the one I already mentioned in the intro, Schweinerei, or also Sauerei, literally piggery and soury. These are easily among the most easily understood ones because it means anything from pigsty to mess to, like a rotten circumstance. You might come into the kitchen and see everything is a mess and say, "Was für eine Schweinerei!" However, and this is the context in which my friend forbade me from using it, you can also say it when you want to say that something is amiss, not as it should be, and just a darn inconvenience. So for example, ich komme nicht zu deiner Party, I can't come to your party. You could say, das ist eine Schweinerei. That's a piggery. Related to this is Saustall, which straight up just means pigsty. So if your room is a Saustall, it's a pigsty. Was für ein Saustall. What a pigsty. Schweine kalt and Schweine teuer. Pig cold and pig expensive. Oh, es ist so schweinekalt heute. It's so freaking cold today. Then we have Schweinkram or Schweinekram and Schweinefraß. Schweinkram is pig stuff and Schweinefraß is pig fodder. I assume you can already guess what the latter means. Schweinefraß is just something, it's not very appealing and doesn't taste good. Ugh, heute in der Mensa gab es wieder so einen Schweinefraß. They had such pig's fodder in the cafeteria today again. Schweinekram or Schweinkram, however, means something sexually lewd. So, I don't know, if you have a Playboy magazine laying around and your mom comes in and sees it, she might say, was ist das denn für ein Schweinkram? Sauklaue, a sow's claw, means your handwriting looks awful. Das musst du nochmal schreiben. Du hast eine solche Sauklaue. You're gonna have to write that again. You write like a pig. Unter aller Sau. Under all sow. Below all sow. Or pig. Means the worst of the worst. Dein Verhalten ist unter aller Sau. Your behavior is abominable. Ich glaube, mein Schwein pfeift. I think my pig is whistling. Which means I can't believe this is happening. Or I don't believe what I'm hearing here. So I might as well be hearing a pig whistle, I guess. I wonder what that sounds like. Die Sau rauslassen, to let the sow out, or to let the pig out, to party hard. Who let the sows out? Oink, 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 oink. You're drinking way too much, you're dancing way too much, etc., etc. Die Sau rauslassen. Sounds weird, but basically means you're letting your inner pig come out. You're pigging out. Ich habe eine harte Woche hinter mir. Ich will heute Abend einfach die Sau rauslassen. I just had a really rough week. I just want to party hard tonight. I just want to pig out tonight. Although, just as a note, while pig out in English is usually relating to, eating a lot, die Sau rauslassen is really more related to pigging out in any circumstance, going hard. Schwein haben, to have pig, to be lucky. Not to get lucky. Not to get lucky. To be lucky. To be in luck. Often used when something bad has been averted. So you might have expected or feared that something bad might happen to you and then it didn't. You would say, Schwein gehabt. I had pig. Lucky break. Just to reiterate, it doesn't mean to get lucky in the sense of managing to hook up with somebody. Never ever. So don't confuse those. Even though, I don't know, pig might bring up that association. But it doesn't mean that. Du armes Schwein, you poor pig, you poor bastard. Enough said. Wie ein Schwein bluten. To bleed like a pig means you're bleeding a lot. I don't know why we think pigs bleed the mostest, but apparently we do. Ich habe mich gestern mit einem scharfen Messer geschnitten. I cut myself with a sharp knife yesterday. Ich habe geblutet wie ein Schwein. I was bleeding like a pig. Im Schweinsgalopp. In a pig's gallop. Etwas im Schweinsgalopp erledigen or etwas im Schweinsgalopp tun, machen, means that you're doing something quickly, but not very cautiously, not very carefully, not very precisely. So the probability of you having to do it again at a later point or you looking a mess is very high. Ich war heute spät dran. I was running late today. Also musste ich mich im Schweinsgalopp fertig machen. So I had to get ready in a hurry. I had to get ready in a pig's gallop. And finally, something you might be familiar with, der innere Schweinehund, the inner pig dog. Now, as it says on the thumbnail, I want you to take extra care not to pronounce this Schweinhund, because that doesn't exist. It's Schweinehund, just because of how we smush together compound words. I have not yet made a video specifically looking into how compounds are formed in German, but if I ever do, here will be a link to go see it. But basically, it's Schweinehund just because of how we connect sounds. So, the innere Schweinehund, the inner pig dog, pig hound, whatever, is that force in you that gets you to procrastinate, not do your work, want to lie on the couch instead of go out and exercise. All those good things. It's that force in you that's like, I want to be lazy. Always. All day. Don't do anything. Maybe order a pizza. That's it. That's the innere Schweinehund. I think we're all familiar with it. And German has a very colorful way of referring to it, which is why I suspect it's so popular. Der innere Schweinehund. I'm sure if you dug deeper, you could find even more of those, but digging all of those up and presenting them here would have made the video too long, and I also figured that these would be the most interesting, colorful, and unusual ones. So go out and use them and never more be confused when you hear Germans using them when talking to you. And that's it for today. As always, before I give you the random word of the week, I want to thank all of my patrons that are scrolling by right now. These are people who are supporting DFE financially over on Patreon. If you want to join them and be listed here as well as get rewards like all of my grammar scripts, you can head on over to Patreon by using the link in the description that's also on the screen right now, and signing up for supporting DFS videos financially. It's never required, but I'm very happy about anybody who does it. So thank you very much, and thank you especially to everybody who's already doing it. Your random word of the week is die Kurve, the curve. Spelled exactly the same except for the initial K, and of course pronounced differently. Die Kurve. Not to be confused with a popular Polish swear word. Die Kurve. Bis dann. Tschüss. Ow. And this kids, this is how we do nose jobs. Oh, thank God.